Good morning, everybody. It's still morning for a little bit longer here in Texas. Welcome back to Monday Kicking the Pants. Thanks for your patience with me. Last Monday, I was en route to England for a business trip, and it was no short of interesting with a heat wave and um, having hotel rooms without air conditioning, which, in Texas, we're used to hot weather. It was probably 108 degrees here, and we had been getting notifications that it was going to be warm in England as well. And we're like, yeah, 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 we're used to it here. However, England is not set up from an infrastructure like we are. I mean, their homes are built to keep their house warm during most of the cold months of the year, whereas in Texas, we're used to keeping the cold air in and the hot air out. And a lot of their hotels don't have air conditioning. So it was an interesting week, but a good business trip, and it's good to be back. And it's good to see all of you. So, coming here to you all for Monday Kick the Pants. Again, Angela Fallon, if you're new to this, um, space with us, also known as your lifestyle leader, and bringing you gentle reminders every Monday on how to enrich your life, pursue your dreams in your career, and hopefully 10 minutes or less. Today's topic is something that is continuing to pop up with one of the coaches I'm working with. And it's funny because I continue to share it with others as I hear some of their inconsistencies as well. A lot of people tell me, I do amazing in my job, or I did amazing in school, but for some reason I can't do this one thing, whether it's lose weight or keep the weight off, or maybe it's something like starting a new business. I do so well in corporate America, but I can't get my network marketing business off the ground, or I can't get my coaching business off the ground. Like, what's going on? I can't manage to figure it out. Why am I so terrible at this? And then I ask them, I'm like, so what do you do in your corporate job that is going so well? And they'll say, oh, well, I'm, dedicated, and I do whatever it takes to get it done. And I, always show up when necessary. And, every time I get kicked down, I just get back up. All of the things that they're doing. Right. And I ask them, so are you doing the same thing in your business, or in your workout, or in, your meal prep, or whatever, this other thing that you want so bad? Are you doing the same thing that you're doing in where the other places where you're succeeding? Are you doing them the same? And the key thing I want you to hear is how you do one thing is how you should do all of the things. People ask me all the time, Angela, how do you do all of the things? The same way. The same way. Y'all know that certain things bother me and certain things don't. A lot of things I am really passionate about. And when I want something, I'm going to treat it the same way that I've learned to be successful in other things. I'm the first person in my family to get a degree. And other than my stepdad, I'm the first one to get a degree, and I got an engineering degree. And even though I changed my major halfway through, I still did it in 4.5 years. Why? Because I was determined to finish, determined to close that loop. That's how you have to do all of the things. If you are determined enough to lose the weight or get stronger, or in my son's case, put some muscle on, you have to have that same determination to do all the things. He was doing amazing in football last year, and then started falling off the wagon with algebra. I'm like, dude, math. You're not putting the work in. I know you. You're willing to do it in football. Football's going to go away. Do you see what I'm saying? So the same thing at work. If you're in your corporate job and you say, I do really good at executing personally, but I'm struggling with getting my team. Okay, well, what do you do from an execution perspective yourself? I study up on what I need to do next. I put a plan together to decide, what we're going to do to get to these deliverables. Okay, well, have you studied up on what your team might need? Have you built a plan together with your team to get to where you want to go? It all goes together. It's so simple, but it's so true. Isn't that amazing? It's so simple, yet so true. How you do one thing, you have to do all things. So, If y'all have seen some of our marketing, starting tomorrow, we are doing a masterclass called Pack Like a Pro. And I put a little tagline in there too about, be the Goldilocks traveler. Don't pack too much, don't pack too little, pack just right. And we're going to talk about how you do that. Um, Packing on an international business trip is not just about making sure you have everything. It's about not overcompensating for things. It's about not signing up for too much. It's about not overpacking. It's not about underpacking. It's about doing what you need to do to get there and be ready to do what you need to do, and that's execute. You go on that international business trip to execute, whether it's to make a deal, to make a relationship, maybe all of the above, and be successful at it. You're going to be challenged to do that if you're carrying around 350-pound bags because you overpacked everything to make sure that you covered all of the things. Does that sound like perfectionism to you? You might be overpacking. You might be overthinking. It all goes together. What you do in one place, you do in all the places. If you're lacking clarity on how to pack in one bag for a 1 week business trip, you probably are having the same lack of clarity in your personal life, where you've agreed to do way too many things, like signed up for, Cub Scout mom. You're also a PTO leader. You're probably also the room mom in your other kids' class. You're probably, signed up for all of the things that, you could do at church as well. And, be your husband's, I don't know, corporate group or something. Who knows? You've probably overextended yourself. Instead of thinking about what are the most important things that I want in my life and say, no, thank you, but I appreciate the opportunity to everything else. They all go together. We're going to talk about a lot of it. We're going to talk about the packing for sure, but I'm going to show you how it aligns with whether or not you are living your life the same way, whether it's overpacking or flying by the seat of your pants and underpacking, and you need some sort of organization skills. I'm going to tell you how it all goes together. That same thread of clarity rolls through all of it. So if you guys haven't checked it out, we start tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. There will be replays if you miss the actual live videos. I highly recommend you check it out. It's absolutely complimentary. This isn't the first time I've done this masterclass. I love this content. I love to talk about it because it resonates with so many people. And it's what a lot of people need to hear. So hope you guys are having a great Monday. Don't forget that how you do one thing is how you do all the things. And I just want you to know that if you're here following us in this space, that I think you're probably meant to be here. I think you're in the right place and it's the right time. So if you need instructions on where to find that masterclass, just drop, let's just say pack. Put the word pack below and we'll get you the link to register and get your complimentary workbook for this masterclass and get you into the Facebook group where we're going to do it live along with a Zoom link. So, all right. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. It's good to be back. It's good to see all your smiling faces. Amy, it's always good to see you join here. Yes, less is more. Have a great Monday and have a great week. Get out there and crush your goals.